Today, I went over to Curbar Edge in Peak District to test the new drone out and take some pictures. I also went to see how the drone will fly high up in the peaks in the Peak District, and also testing my controls. The drone flew quite well, but some issues again. It's a bit annoying. But first, a big thank you to everybody that watched the first video where I lost my first drone. Couldn't recover it. I went to the site because it's a private site, and the guys went and have a look over a few days. I left my email with them. They still couldn't get hold of it. They haven't got back to me, so I bought myself a new drone, another fimi orange X8 V2 Mini. So today I thought I'd go out to Curbar Edge in the Peak District and test the flight out on controls. And it was after about 10 minutes before I realized that I didn't set the picture. So the video you see is in 720p. A bit annoying because it was raining. I had to wait a while. And then when the rain stopped, I thought I'd get out quick and take some pictures and some videos. I probably will have to go back again and go back and doing 2.7K or 4.4K. But this is one reason why I like going to the Peak District. It's so diverse, and one area is not the same as the other. And you can see here, it's just very, very beautiful to look at when you see it in person, and to take a drone up and fly it around here. It's also very, very good and I enjoyed it a lot. It was a bit busy. It's not the busiest I've seen with Curbar Edge been. So I might just go over to the other side and White Edge, maybe be quieter there. This is quite popular with people walking. So I have to be careful and make sure that I'm not flying over anybody. So I tried a few shots, and I was just looking at the controls. I mean, it was quite windy. It was about 14, 18, but not too windy. But you will not see it. The only time you notice the wind is when you're trying to land the drone and when the drone is taking off. But once it gets up in the air and it stabilizes, it's very, very steady. And the picture is good, even though it's 720p. I can know the picture can be better. I've got videos of I took in the 4K, and they're very, very good. I'm flying most of the time manually. I'm not using the quick shots and the waypoints at the moment because I just want to improve my controls and also set the scenes better. This is a bit rushed. I'm not too happy with it because I think some of the shots that they didn't plan it out well. But notwithstanding that, the sky is very, 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 very beautiful to look at. And you can see the contrast from the peak area to the valleys. Just boom, look at that. Just changes from the brown patch moss pit into the green farmlands. Yeah, this area here is very, very busy, especially in bank holidays. I walk up the side of the cliff, which is my second time doing it. I'm quite impressed that I can do that very quickly. You can see White Edge just in the top right corner. That's the area I think it will be a lot quieter to film and take your time, set the scene much better, and not have to worry too much about flying over people. But still, I like this view, and I think this is really great. I'm glad to be able to get this picture. in the brief, quiet, no rainfall period that we got here today. This is the second time I've flown my drone here. I've flown the Fly 2 Pro here. It was so windy, the video was terrible. Then I took the Fly Mini out and fly it. That flew quite well, but for some reason, I think there's damage to the gimbal. Everything was just wobbly. So I couldn't really use the picture. And when I got the fimi and went to fly the fimi, I noticed the gimbal was much better. That's when I realized that the mini gimbal was damaged because everything was just wobbly on that one. So I'm glad in a way that I got the fimi X2. This is a national park area in Peak District. That's why it's very popular with weekend and day workers and bank holiday family outing that people come up here to have a look at the curbar edge and white edge. There's a couple of edges in this area. It's like it's a big triangle, which I'm going to try and make a trip and go to all of them in the next few months. And if the weather is good, I'll take the drone out and fly, take some pictures, make some videos, and set the better scene. But today was just flight test. I noticed a few times I get picture breakup when I was flying here, which is strange because there's no houses in this area and you're quite high up. Whereas in the areas that are quite built up, I don't have any interference or jello-ish picture. I'm surprised what's going on. But again, the weather was not very great. It was a lot of rain before I started flying. There was just a brief stop before the rain came back again. But the picture from a 720p captures the atmosphere and captures the scene quite well. Pleased with it. But I think it could be better and sharper because when you view this on the big screen, then you'll notice that, yeah, it's 1080p or 2.7K will be very good because then you can zoom in. At this point, I cannot zoom into this. I just try to zoom in and it just didn't like it that much. Yeah, another one again, interference. This is the first time I've seen this on the fimi. But this is the first time I'm flying in this area, so I'm not sure if it's the weather condition. But there was no interference on the control. I didn't see anything that says there's interference or magnetic shield there. So I'm not sure. It could be a fimi thing. Fimi glitching again. As Greyman says, fimi glitches. Here I'm just testing out the control, just yawing full yaw around and it stays stable, not too soft. So in that sense, the control on the drone is very good. I actually will say that the the app for this is very good as well. Here, I try to capture the elevation changes from the top of the peak to the ground where the car was parked. But every time I try to do this, I have a lot of families walking past, and after that, wait and wait. And I think, in a way, kind of rushed it a little bit, but you can see I was trying to set it up here so you can see how close to the edge I am, and then boom, you see it, the drop off there. You can see the village down there. The view of the village from up here is very, very good. The car is parked down there, and I have to walk all the way up and then take the easy route. I like the challenge of just going up the hill. View is very, very good. Just see the difference here. It's all green on this side, and then you turn around the other side, it's all brown. Peak District. Tale of two scenes. Yes. Now, trying to come back up here. Show the difference. This is only just about a third way up. But it's come up. I'm up, and that's me up there. Again, I was looking around to make sure there was nobody coming so I can take the picture, but I felt as if I could have taken more time on that. So next time I go there, I will slow it down a little bit so I can make a better picture. But for me, for the first flight on this, the replacement fimi drone, again, as I said, the control on fimi is very, very, very good. You can just yaw left and right, and you just move and stop when you stop, and it's very steady. The gimbal's very, very, you can see the gimbal is very steady in the wind. So, although it's not that windy today, but when you're high up, it's quite, you can feel the wind. I felt the wind gustier than this today when I've been there before. But today has been moderate wind, not too much. So this may just testing the yaw again. I did one to the right earlier. Now I'm doing one to the left. And I break up there again. I don't know if I'm going too fast or the glitch in that area again. It's great view from here. Very pleased with the picture. I know it's only 720p, but if it's just testing flight, and the weather wasn't very good. I wasn't sure I was going to get a chance to actually take the drone up, so it stopped raining. So I just thought, get up the hill quick, see if it stays dry, and fly the drone. Took some nice pictures, but again, it's about setting the scene. But today wasn't about. I was just going for a walk and just had the drone with me. I just thought I'd take some picture before I go back. So what I see here is where I have the same problem again when I lost the drone. When I press return to home, suddenly it decided to go down in the wrong place, and I couldn't believe it. I look at the screen and I say, huh? Why are you looking for landing pad there? So I had to cancel the return to home, take it back up. You can see it was setting to go down. I said, no, not there. Although I can walk there, it's not a problem. I have to send it back up again, and you can see me turning towards me. So, Fimi, you need to sort this out and know what's going on there, because that was not the home point. The home point is, well, you will see it soon. So I don't understand why it decided to go land over there when I press return to home. I was quite shocked when I saw it happening again. I just thought, oh, don't do that again. Talking about that, when I looked at the video of when I lost the other drone, there was few things I noticed on it. In the settings menu, when it says return to home, and you go to the battery one, it says return to home on low battery or land. Check that one carefully every time. Make sure you change that to return to home. Take off land when on low battery. Because I think I had both of them on, and when the battery was low, it just went into land mode. I think that's what happened. That's why the drone came down straight away. When it went on low battery, it just went down and landed where it was, which is a shame. I saw the setting, and so every time I fly now, I always check that setting to make sure that return to home on low battery, not land on low battery. So beware of that. If you're flying your fimi V2 mini, check the battery setting. Make sure on low battery, return to home only. Don't click land. It will just land when it hits low battery. And it has a 30% low battery warning. At that point there, it will rather return to home or land. But you can always turn off the land option. Here I'm trying to land the drone again, and notice again as it's coming down to land, it starts shaking and moving, losing where the mat was. And so as I did the hand landing here, here's the mat. But as it get close to it, just keep getting blown away. On the previous video I've done, every time I press return to home, it just came down and land straight away on the mat without any error. I got a video of that. Once I finish editing, I'll put it up on my YouTube channel. Here I say I have to come in, take it by hand.